South Africa. Let's look at the results of South Africa and Sri Lanka's test series will impact the test rankings of both the sides. At this point of time, Sri Lanka placed 5th in the test rankings with 91 points, whereas South Africa is placed 6th with 90 points. In case if Sri Lanka goes on to win the test series by 2-0, Sri Lanka will strengthen their position in the test rankings at the number 5 position with 96 points, whereas South Africa will drop down to the 7th position with 85 points. If Sri Lanka goes on to win the test series by 1-0, Sri Lanka still will be able to strengthen their position in the test rankings with 94 points at the number 5 position, whereas South Africa also will be able to stay at the number 6 position with 86 points. In case if South Africa unfortunately goes on to win the test series by 2-0, at this point of time Sri Lanka placed 5th in the points table or the rankings with 91 points. South Africa will elevate themselves to the 5th position with 96 points, whereas Sri Lanka will have to settle to the 7th position with 88 points. And if South Africa goes on to win the test series by 1-0, Sri Lanka placed 5th with 91 points. Sri Lanka will drop down to 6th position with 89 points, whereas South Africa will elevate themselves to the 5th position with 94 points. In case if the series between South Africa and Sri Lanka is level, Sri Lanka placed 5th, South Africa placed 6th at this point of time, there will not be any changes in terms of the rankings, even though if they win, if the series is leveled 1-all or 0-all. At this point of time, there are two more series are currently been happening. Australia is playing India at this point of time. The results of Australia and India's test matches, test series will not impact the test rankings of South Africa and Sri Lanka, because these two sides have been ranked higher than Sri Lanka and South Africa in the test rankings. However, New Zealand and Pakistan are playing another series in New Zealand. But in case if Pakistan goes on to win that particular series against New Zealand, there will be some shifting happens between the rankings with Sri Lanka and South Africa in that particular points table. Since 2011, only two sides have beaten New Zealand in their home soil, which means it's going to be a tough task for Pakistan to win a series in New Zealand, which means Sri Lanka's position in the test rankings is secure.